Stop for a second and think about this. You are always connected to people, but dying of loneliness. We have everything our ancestors dreamed of, but somehow it still feels like nothing. You have everything you thought you wanted, but something is still missing. We spend more, but enjoy less. We buy more, but feel emptier. You are busier than ever, but can't remember the last time you felt truly alive. Your life looks perfect online, but inside you are exhausted. Welcome to the paradox of our time. The more we gain, the more we lose. And today I want to show you exactly what I mean. Look at what we have created. We have built towers that touch the sky, but our patience can't last through a slow internet connection. We have created highways across entire countries, but our perspective has narrowed to the size of our screens. We earn more money than previous generation, but we are deeper in debt, more stressed, yet can't afford peace of mind. We buy more stuff than ever before. Closet full of clothes, garage packed with equipment, but none of it brings lasting happiness. Our homes are bigger and luxurious, yet families are smaller and spend less time together. We have mastered instant everything, instant food, instant messages, instant gratification. Yet we have less free time than our grandparents did. We can summon anything with a tap, except meaning. Here's something interesting. We have more college degrees, more certifications, more credentials than any generation in history. But common sense keeps disappearing. We have access to all human knowledge in our pocket, but our judgment is worse than ever. We have specialists and experts in every field, yet our problem keeps multiplying. We own more technology than we know what to do with. Our phones are smarter than we are, but our conversations sound like they need update. Medical science has advanced beyond imagination, but people are sicker, more anxious, more depressed, more lost. We consume vitamins and supplements, yet still feel drained and unhealthy. Let's be honest about our habits. We drink too much, we scroll too much, we spend money we don't have on things we don't need. We rarely laugh the way we used to. We chase everything faster. Faster money, faster food, faster fame, faster success, yet our happiness is slow. We have bigger houses but smaller families. We can reach anyone, anywhere, anytime, except the people we love. We stay up late for no good reason, wake up tired and repeat the same empty loop. We barely read, but can watch an entire series in one sitting. We have collected more possession than any generation, but our values grow weaker. We can fly across the world in hours, yet can't make out time to visit families across town. We collect more things, but lost the joy of having them. We sign contracts and make deals constantly, but the returns keep shrinking. We talk endlessly, texting, posting, commenting, but we love less and lie more often. Here's the truth that hurts. We have added years to our lifespan through medicine, but forgot to add life to those years. We have more knowledge than any generation before us, yet we understand ourselves the least. Think about this. We have walked on the moon. We have sent robots to Mars. We have looked across the universe, yet can't walk across the street to meet our neighbor. We have explored outer space, but we are lost in our inner space. We conquer planets, but not our tempers and pride. We have accomplished massive things, birth wonders, achieved miracles, but have we done anything more meaningful? We cleaned pollution from our skies, yet we poison our souls with comparison, competition, envy, distractions. We have raised the standard of living and lowered the standard of life. We have split atoms and unlocked reality itself, yet still can't get past our prejudices and biases. We write more than ever, emails, text, post, but learn less. We plan obsessively, scheduling every minute, yet accomplish less of what truly matters. We engineer faster planes and smart tools, but life only gets more complicated. We have mastered rushing, but lost the ability to wait. We hold weapons in our hands, but can't hold peace. We run towards success without checking if it's the right direction. We make more money while our integrity crumbles. We work harder to buy things that means nothing, to impress people that aren't even looking. We talk to the world but can't even talk to ourselves. We hold devices that can reach anyone anywhere, yet can't reach the people beside us. We have never had more opinions and less understanding. We have made success louder and purpose quieter. We chase likes, not love. We attend more parties, but genuine joy is gone. We have more food options, but no satisfaction. We know hundreds of people, but fewer references. We work harder than ever, but success feels farther than ever. We have become expert at earning a living and amateur at living it. We celebrate freedom, but panic when left alone with our thoughts. We build machines that remember everything, yet we forget how to talk to each other. We build computers that store infinite informations, yet real communication is dying. We design smaller, more efficient cars with bigger problems. We construct giant factories that produce lower quality than small workshops once did. We are obsessed with quantity and forgot quality. These are the days of fast food and slow digestion, quick messages and long silence, online smiles and offline tears, times of impressive appearances but weak character, tall people with short character, high profits built on shallow relationships. We laugh too little, pray too rarely, love too cautiously. We preach peace but fight in our homes. We crave peace but chase distractions. We are surrounded by noise and call it living. We have time-saving tools, yet no time left to think. We mistake attention for love. We feel every silence because silence reminds us how empty we feel. We have endless food variety, but less nutrition. Fancy houses, broken homes. Endless talking, no connection. We have turned relationship into transactions and presence into performance. We live in the age of disposable everything, disposable love, disposable values, disposable humanity. Quick trips we barely remember. Cheap products built to sell, not to last. Morality that bends with trends. One night stands instead of real intimacy. We feed our bodies, not our health. We have pills for everything. To wake, to sleep, to focus, to escape. We treat life like a test we can retake. But the deadline always arrives. This is the paradox of our time. Life looks full, but feels empty. A world that moves faster, but goes nowhere. A world louder than ever, but starving for truth. We made life easier, but living harder. We have so much in the showroom windows, but nothing left in the storeroom of the soul. We built the future, but left meaning behind. Technology brought this message to you, but it can't make you listen. You have a choice now. Scroll past and forget, or pause and remember. Life is not in the having, but in the being. Not in the rush, but in the stillness. Not in the noise, but in the truth. Choose depth over speed, connection over collection, presence over performance, meaning over comfort. You can sit with this discomfort. Recognize the paradox and choose differently. The paradox is real, but you don't have to stay trapped in it. What will you choose? Will you keep scrolling or finally start living? This is Mazi Lives. My name is Mazi. See you on the next.